Hello, Ignacy check Portal Games. It's middle of the June, European Championship in soccer began and I stopped working on the first Martians. The dice for the first Martians all in the dust, nobody's playtesting. We are strongly denying release for Essen, it will not happen, I am not ready, nothing is in playtesting. Is that true?
Yes, it's true.
Is that true? But we can recommend you many other great games like History Coach, a great party game from Italian designers. It's written here Ignacy Trzewicek, but I'm not a designer. History Coach, party game, very funny stuff for the fans of football. I can recommend you. Wow, I haven't played this for a long time.
For a couple of years, I think.
Finale, ein Kartenspiel für vier Spieler, by Cosmos Fields 5. A very good strategy game about football. I really strongly recommend it. It's in my collection. I haven't played it for years, but I will play it during this month because I'm in a soccer mode. So Finale from Cosmos Spiele, find it. It's very easy to buy at Essen Spiel. At Essen Spiel, the secondary games stores. Finale from Cosmos Fields 5 and the World Cup game. My first Gen Con ever. I played this game for the first time. I was invited by my now friends. They invited me for the game. We played with Joel, Eddie, and a couple of different people, and we had a blast. I bought the game, and now we play the game every couple of months. We played it 2 weeks ago. The World Cup game, a very good strategy game about managing teams. Games for the world.
Strategy game?
It's a strategy game. It's a little bit random, but it's a very strategy game. World Cup game. This is my recommendation for fans of football. And last but not least, football Ligretto. This is a variant of Ligretto, the old game from Mitspiele from Germany, with a football team. Very fun, hectic, real-time game. The guy behind camera hates it. I love it. You listen to me, not for him. So, strong recommendation. Football Ligretto party game. A very good game to play during the 15 minutes break in a match. See? And last weekend we were at PioneCon in Gliwice, in Zabrze actually. We had a blast. We presented Crazy Cards for the first time in Poland. We were presenting Blood Rage, Polish edition, for the first time in Poland. And I brought some gifts. Can I have these gifts? And now, exactly today, Origins begins. So part of my team is actually I don't. I hope they will bring many cookies from the Origins as well, because PioneCon was very successful for us.
That's all?
Today, Origins Fair begins. We are releasing Crazy Cards. I don't have a copy with me, sorry, because it's lost in the boxes after the PioneCon, so I have nothing to show you. But you have to trust me, the game looks beautiful, and we will run demos for the whole Origins Fair for the whole 4 days. And actually, in a couple of hours, we will have a live stream from Origins. Chevito will be presenting game at BGG booth. So this is our Origins release. We will have also a 51st state at Origins, and we will have Freeze Magic Number. I don't have it with me either. That was going on. I have it.
What is the Polish version?
Polish version 3 is a magic number. In Polish, this is Free Friends from the Football Pitch, because this is the title of the famous song in Poland, because we are naming the expansions as the titles of the famous songs. So if you are at Origins, please visit our booth, visit our friends, give them cookies, give them snacks, give them drinks, because they are very tired and they need your help. That's Origins, and in this Saturday we are running in Poland Portal Con. This is a one-day event dedicated for Portal Games fans, and we will be announcing 6th faction for the Impercators.
Dum dum dum.
Dum dum dum. So guys, here is a contest. Please, below the video, please give us your prediction what faction we are going to announce, and from the right answers we'll randomly choose one person and we will ship him a free copy of this new faction. Is it a good contest? It's the best one. So you have one chance to win the new faction for the Imperial Settlers. Just below the video, give us in the comments your predictions. What are we going to release? Every person can vote for the one faction. Guys, by the way, at Origins we will have a promo card for crazy cards. We have 4 new cards with the special powers. Each of the cards brings a new special power for each faction. So if you are visiting Origins, or if any of your friends is visiting Origins, send them to our booth, and we will have promos for you. Fun stuff. It brings lots of additional craziness to the game, new powers for the factions. We are working very hard at Portal Games offices, trying to predict results of the matches. So this is a very busy period for us. We have a league in the office. I am not the last, but very close to be last. My predictions were very bad last week, but I'm feeling strong right now, and I will be going up in the table. At this very moment, this guy behind the camera is in the lead, which is pathetic because he has no idea about the football and he's just predicting out of the random. Because football is a random game, a little bit.
Like a football ligretto.
Like a football ligretto. Guys, here's a sneak peek of Angry Ocean. We will announce this expansion this Monday, but you see it here first. A scenario pack for Rattle Battle Grab the Loot. This pack contains cards with 2 new scenarios. One scenario is called Angry Ocean, and it uses the terrain tiles you found in the box, and there will be loads of krakens and rocks and shipwrecks and all that kind of stuff. And the second scenario, Old Dogs, is all about the old pirate who wants to go to retirement and go for the last quest. A very epic scenario, very fun one. And you will find in this expansion 2 additional custom dice with new special powers, so all that kind of stuff. Very fun stuff. We are announcing it this Monday. You saw it here first. Angry Ocean. We are going to release it for Gen Con, and for the Gen Con, of course, we are releasing Times of Madness. We have samples. We are sending this to States in a shipment. And the new part of Tides of Time series is scheduled for the Gen Con as well. Great stuff. We will be playing this at PortalCon this Saturday. I think I covered most of the topics. We have lots of things going on. This guy over there, do we see him or not? Yeah. Maciej is finishing his work on the English edition of Robinson Crusoe, Adventures on a Carson Island. We have literally hundreds of corrections on the cards, on the scenario cards. In the rulebook is written from the scratch. We will have a new cover. We will have great components. We will provide you lots of information in upcoming weeks. But be excited because the new brilliant edition of Robinson Crusoe is going to happen this year. And now I think we are ready to answer your questions, which we lost.
Yes.
Paul asks, when will we start hearing about the first expansion for 51st State Master Set? Small box or faction?
Paul, thank you for the question. And of course, the first expansion will be a new edition of Ruins expansion. It will be a little bit redesigned, of course, with some new cards, but basically Ruins will be the first expansion. We will change the title of the expansion, so we are not confusing fans. Old expansion, new expansion has a new card, so it will have a different title, but basically it will use the same mechanism that is using these cards from the discard and getting them back, and that's why it was called Ruins in the first place. So yes, I'm not sure if we will be ready for this year or it will be ready for the beginning of the next year, but Ruins is the first scheduled expansion for the 51st State Master Set line.
Board Game Quest asks, will we ever see an expansion to Convoy?
Tony asked me about the expansion for the Convoy. It's a difficult topic because Convoy is... yeah, I have it, come on. Convoy is not that bestseller that we will be sure that it deserves expansion and that there is enough fan base to buy expansion. I have in my design drawer a prototype of Convoy 2 that is a combat between Borgo and Hegemony, but I never finished the design and I'm not sure if I will. We will see. At this very moment I'm not working at all, and when I'm back at work I will be working on First Martians, and then I'm taking 1 year vacation, and then we will see.
Chris Schreiber asks, when you played RPGs, did you prefer sandbox, story, or more linear plot? How is this influencing First Martians?
Chris, thank you for the question about my role-playing game roots. I was a game master who was designing very strongly pre-constructed scenarios. They were designed very well. I was preparing like crazy, like really crazy guy, with a soundtrack, with everything, with monologues and descriptions memorized by me, and I was really preparing very detailed scenarios, but it was no sandbox. I was creating plot that was just for the players, not too many choices, but it was a very interesting story. For the First Martians, I'm giving players much more choices with the random adventures, random events. There is a lot of different things that may happen. When I was a game master, I was rather controlling the game and not sandbox, not at all. Guys, thank you for the questions. Once again, you can ask questions below on YouTube, or you can use a hashtag Askboardgames, and ask me questions. See you next week. I hope you will be enjoying Origins if you are attending. If not, just play games at home with friends at gaming clubs. And follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, all that kind of stuff, Snapchat. See you next week. That's true?
Yeah.
And go Poland, go! Bye-bye.